Welcome back, all you fragrance fanatics and beauty babes. I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel, and this idea came from Greta. I'm going to leave her YouTube channel in the description box below. If you don't already know who she is, she's amazing, she's beautiful, she does perfume videos as well, so you definitely need to go check her out. But she made a video recently about pink perfumes that smelt like pink candies. And from that, I thought, why don't I just do a video of like all of my pink perfumes? Not necessarily any sort of scent profile, but just all of my perfume bottles that are in the color of pink and talk about them. And then I thought, oh, why not do all my blue bottles, all of my green bottles, you know, for different videos. And not only will this give you a whole variety of different scents. You know, it's not just Middle Eastern, it's not just celebrity, it's not just designer, it's not just summer perfumes, it's not just winter perfumes. It's like you're getting a whole variety of perfumes in one video. And then also you get to see my whole collection piece by piece in each video. Like, so by the time the series is done, you would have seen my whole collection, but we're just gonna break it up into to like pink, you know, blue, green, yada, yada, yada. So I thought this would be really fun to do. And if anyone else, any other creators out there want to do something like this, I love to watch people's perfume videos where they just have like just a whole big bunch of different perfumes and they're just talking about them. And there really doesn't have to be a certain reason, like a certain season or a certain type of note they're talking about, although I love those as well. But it just a big group of perfumes and they're just going over all of them, and I love that. So for today's video, it's going to be all about my pink bottles that I have in my collection. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start things off with Lael Iris Absolute. This one, it has two different, it's got orange blossom in the top and orange blossom in the mid of the notes. And you can definitely pick that up. And you also get a fruitiness from the black currant. And I don't necessarily pick up fig. There's fig in here, but I don't really pick that up per se. But I definitely get like more of a fruity black currant type of note. The main thing that I'm getting from this perfume is the iris, as the name suggests. If I could just sum this up into 3 words, it would be sweet, powdery, and feminine. So the next one we're gonna look at is a Middle Eastern perfume, the Bane Alazar, I believe is how it's pronounced. Sorry if I butcher that name. This one is the dupe for Guidance, and Guidance is very that's like a beast. Guidance is a beast. This one here is much more toned down. It has the same sort of elements there, but much more toned down. And I love that personally. Some people don't, and that's fine, but I love that fact. I definitely pick up more pear in this perfume than I do in the original Guidance, because they have the same note structure, but I don't pick up much pear in the original Guidance. And the hazelnut in here, you get like this roasted hazelnut, just like in the original Guidance, but again, it's much more calmed down. And you get a little woodiness, some vanilla, some ambery, a little bit of warm spiciness to this. And I'm really glad that I have this one, because the hazelnut in here was the first perfume I've ever had with hazelnut in it. And I didn't know what I thought about hazelnut, but little did I know, it was preparing me. It was preparing me for when Devotion Intense came out, so that my nose would already be accustomed, would already be used to the smell of hazelnut. So by the time I got Devotion Intense, I would know when I'm smelling. I would be able to appreciate it a little bit more because I would be a little bit more familiar with that note. But now I love hazelnut in my perfumes. And yeah, I would definitely say this is definitely a dupe for Guidance, just much more toned down, a little bit fresher, feminine, and powdery. There's a powderiness there as well. Then we've got Fantasy by Britney Spears. Now this one has a kiwi note in there, but I really don't get kiwi with this. I do get a little bit of a fruitiness in general, but not like an actual kiwi note. What I am mainly picking up on, I mean, there's also like lychee, there's orchid, jasmine, woody notes. There's a lot of different stuff going on here, but what I am mainly picking up is sweet, little fruity, white chocolate, big time white chocolate. It has a cupcake note and a white chocolate note. And I feel like those two things are coming together, and it's like I'm smelling like a white chocolate cupcake, and it's so delicious. White chocolate is one of my favorite chocolates to eat. Love white chocolate. Oh. So next we're gonna go with Amazing Grace Intense, and this one is a perfect out of the shower scent. It smells like the Suave Strawberry Shampoo, and it's perfect. So when you actually have a strawberry shampoo and conditioner, and then you get out of the shower and you spray this on, it just adds to, it just makes you feel so fresh, clean. Strawberry shampoo is what this is. Very feminine. Absolutely love this one. The next one we're gonna be talking about is Amber Vanilla by the Seven Virtues. And I put this in my pink category specifically because of the pink peonies in the front of the bottle here. So with this one, it's definitely more of a your skin, but better. And if you like glossier you would probably really enjoy this one. It's very much like, it's almost identical really to Glossier You, but it's done in a little bit more of a feminine way. And it's very skin-like. The musk in here is very, it smells like clean skin. And there's ISOE Super here in the notes. But it's just, it's comforting, it's familiar, just fresh skin type of scent. And it's clean smelling, but not done in a soapy way at all. And I really love this perfume so much. Next up we have the Yara, and this one is very sweet, fruity, vanilla, powdery, and I'm definitely picking up all different types of fruits in here. Nothing is standing out to me. It's just a lot of different fruit, like a whole basket full of different fruits. And there is something creamy in here. Yeah, you get that vanilla as well. But there's something creamy in here. But overall, the perfume as a whole is more on the powdery side. And it's just very feminine. It lasts a long time on the skin. I don't have any problems with like projection or longevity with this one. And so that's why I've kept her around in my collection. Very nice, feminine, easy reach type of scent. And since I've got the Yaras out, I might as well talk about the other pink Yara. The original one is in the lighter bottle. And this new one, the Yara Candy, comes in more of like a hot pink bottle. And we won't go over this like, you know, in like huge detail, but basically strawberry fizz candy. It's got that sour, sweet, sugar crusted gummies, like Sour Patch Kids, very sweet candy-like. I definitely get like a strawberry fizz candy in this. I definitely pick up on the gardenia as well. It's very creamy in there. The gardenia gives it this creamy touch, creamy sweet floral touch. But again, overall, the perfume as a whole is a little bit more on the powdery side. But yeah, love that one as well. Next, let's do Sabrina Carpenter Sweet Tooth. This one, I definitely get the marshmallow and the chocolate. Those are the main things I'm picking up. There's also like coconut milk, some Madagascar vanilla with cream, cashmere. But it's mainly for me about the marshmallow and the chocolate. I will say at the very, like when I very first spray it out, I get a little bit of a candied citrus, like just on like the first initial blast. And then as it starts to dry down on the skin, then the marshmallow and the chocolate like come in like instantly. And it's like these fluffy, powdery, sweet marshmallows being dipped into this creamy milk chocolate. And it's just an absolute delicious perfume. It's very gourmand, edible, smelling. And she's just fun. She's a lot of fun. Next we have the Donna Born in Roma, the original. I put this also in the pink category because like the juice is pink in here. So I thought, you know. So with this one, this is such a easy reach. This is a excellent, crowd-pleasing, easy reach. Very feminine, big compliment getter. It's just easy. She's just easy to wear. And sometimes it's just nice to have one of those in your collection. Now, I don't get a whole lot of woodiness from this perfume. I know that some people do, but I get mainly sweet, fruity, vanilla, and I'm definitely picking up on the jasmine, and there's a little bit of a, not aromatic, that's not the right word, but a little bit of a, like a green freshness to this perfume that keeps it from being like too like syrupy sweet, because sometimes that black currant to my nose can come off a little bit more syrupy sweet and it's almost too much. But I something in here, I'm wondering if it's the jasmine tea, who knows, but something in here is giving a little bit of a green freshness to keep that black currant from being too sickly sweet. And I think she's just perfect for just all year round. Like I said, just a great crowd pleaser, just a very easy reach. And I am very low on her. I'm definitely planning on picking up a second bottle when this one runs out because, like I said, it's just one of those that it's great to have in your collection when you just want that easy reach that you know is gonna project good, have great performance, and also not like offend anybody. Like, I love stuff like that. So that's the original Donna Born in Roma. Next up, we have another Middle Eastern, the Newa. This one stayed in my collection. I got rid of my Kissa Pink and kept this one, the Newa, because I preferred this one better. You get that creamy coconut vanilla in here, but there is a green apple, and oh, it's so, I love a good tart, crisp, fruity Granny Smith apple. Like it's so refreshing, but it's also so sweet at the same time, and it's just absolutely delicious. And I love wearing this for summertime. Oh, just creamy, sweet, feminine is another word I would use. I just really love this one. The next one we have here is Barbie by Define Me, and she has been in my collection a while. She's definitely going nowhere. I love this perfume. Not only the bottle, but I love the scent. I definitely, when you spray this out, you get cherries, strawberries, like all different types of fruits. It's like a fruit blast. And then as it starts to dry down, you get a lot of gardenia and magnolia, and those two things together are it's such a creamy, sweet white floral that it's almost edible. And then there's also whipped cream in this perfume, and that adds an extra layer of an actual creaminess. It almost smells like you're dipping these fruits into a bowl of whipped cream. And so it's a little bit, so it has like a freshness there to it, but it's also very sweet and has a gourmand aspect as well. And I think she is perfect for springtime. I think amazing springtime scent. This is so beautiful. Very feminine, creamy, sweet, fruity. Just, I love this one. Next up, we have the Bare Rose. This is the flanker to the original Bare from Victoria's Secret. And this one is a, you know, your skin, but it's one of those very light scents, one of those out of the shower type of perfumes that I love, that you can definitely layer up with other things because it's so light and it's intimate. This is got some rose in here, and it's very like, it's very silky and feminine and romantic type of rose going on in here. Definitely a pink rose, like I'm smelling like a pink rose, or what I would imagine to be a pink rose. And the pear in this, I love the pear in this perfume. It just gives it this freshness, this beautiful fruity freshness in the opening that I love. And as this dries down, it becomes very soft. And again, it's intimate, a little cozy and romantic. So that's the Bare Rose by Victoria's Secret. And then we've also got Kahar Fusion. This one, I was kind of like, is this more coral? Is this more pink? But I thought I'll go ahead and throw it in with the pink category today. With this one, it's supposed to be a dupe for Kayali Sparkling Lychee, and it is. Both of those smell almost identical to me. This is I get a very creamy, feminine, sweet gummy bear scent is what I mainly get from this. Not like the Sour Patch Kids like I was talking about with the Yara Candy. This is more like just regular gummy bears or gummy worms, you know. And they're a little bit creamy and they're just fruity, and it smells really, it's got a refreshing quality to it that I really like. The next one we have is Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. And I put this one on the pink list because in the picture, the juice does look a little bit more pink, but it looks kind of clear to me here. But the top is more of a rose gold. So I thought I would go ahead and let her stay in the pink collection. So it's ambery. There is, in the very beginning, you get this citrus from this blood orange. And you get a little bit of jasmine, a little bit of peony there. I smell like just hints of those two things. But this is just, it's very your skin but better, but done in a very like sexy, naughty way. And I love that. I am making a last minute decision to add my purple perfumes as well, because pink and purple, you know, they go together, and I only have 2 purple perfumes in my collection. So I don't want to make a full video about 2 perfumes, you know. So I figured I'd go ahead and put them on the tail end of my pink perfume video. So technically this is pink and purple perfumes. But we're going to talk about the Nutrisse Rose Musk for Her. This is the dupe for Narciso Rodriguez Rose Musk Noir. And this one is, to me, they're extremely similar, but I get a little bit more plum from this perfume. I really don't get a ton of rose in either one of those, but this one, very musky, a musky, ripe plum, almost overripe, but it's not. It's like right at that perfect stage where you want to eat it before it goes bad. Like that's the type of plum that's in here. And it's just very like almost like a dryer sheet. It reminds me of like a dryer sheet. It's like fruity, musky, a little bit of depth to it. This isn't like fresh and light. This has some depth to it, so some darkness to it. And I definitely Like I don't prefer wearing this in like high heat situations because of that plum in here is it's such a dark, deep plum that it's almost too much during the hot seasons. But you know, everyone can wear our perfumes whenever we want, but for me personally, I like more fall and winter for this type of perfume. And then also we have the Lilac Amethyst. This one is a berry explosion. You are just getting all of the berries. Lots and lots of dark, juicy berries. I do get a little bit of greenness from this perfume, but it's mainly just a berry explosion, a fruity berry explosion, and I love it. So that is all of my pink and purple perfumes that I have in my collection. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember to seize the day and overspray. Bye guys.